This is a matchstick shooter. I also built an Iron Man rocket launcher and a smoke grenade and a lot more DIY inventions. Starting with this pencil crossbow. With these simple materials, you can make yourself a powerful crossbow. I call it the Pen 15. Make the base of the crossbow with pencil, rubber bands, and tape. Add a sight. Now add your trigger. Load it up with an ink cartridge. And press down on the binder clip to fire. Next level, level 10, matchstick rockets. Just like me, these rockets are tiny, but they can pack a punch. We start by cutting out a template piece using cardboard, which we're gonna use to trace onto aluminum foil. Now, to make the rocket body, we place a match head and a skewer together and start to roll. Make sure it's nice and tight. And we close off the tip by clamping it with a plier. To make the fins, we just fold more aluminum foil together. Shout out to TKOR for inspiring this crazy invention. Our launch pad is going to be this matchbox. And when we're ready to launch, all we have to do is light the tip of the rocket. This will heat up the foil and activate the fuel inside. It's launch time. Takes a little bit to heat up, but a slow fire. That was scary, bro. Level 20, toy car. You can recreate Fast and Furious with things found just at home. Here are all the materials we're gonna use. For the frame of the car, we'll be gluing popsicle sticks together. The wheels are made of bottle caps, and we're gonna add a layer of rubber band around the wheels to give it added traction. And the engine is simply another rubber band. Lastly, I just added some batteries for added weight. All we have to do now is pull back this rubber band, lock it in, and wind it to charge up the car. A cool trick you can do is after you lock in the rubber band, simply just roll back the car and the car will wind itself. When we let go, all the built up tension will finally release, shooting the car forward. Here we go, let's see. 1, 2, 3, boom! For the next test, I built a little DIY ramp. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty epic. But let's step it up and try some bowling. I feel the tension here. 3, 2, 1. We got a strike. Woohoo! For level 30, we're making a matchstick shooter. And this invention is easy because all we need are clothespins. First, cut out these marked areas using an X-Acto knife or a rotary tool. Cut the tips off 2 clothespins to make the grip. For the trigger, we're gonna attach the spring like this. The ammo will be matchsticks with caps attached to the end for an explosive touch. And to spice up the look of this shooter, you can attach a drum of matches to look like an ammo barrel. When we're ready to fire, push the matchstick into the hole and the shooter will load itself. And now just pull the trigger and fire. Now let's do a range test. So as you can see, I recently moved from Toronto to LA into a house with a couple friends. And this place is massive. Echo! 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 Which is great because we now have space for our experiments. Let's start the range test. Range test number 1. Okay, not bad. Reloaded. Number 2. Ooh, that one went a little further. Number 3. Oh, that one went pretty far. Now let's measure. The first one is 25 feet and 8 inches. The second one is 26 feet and 6 inches. And the third one is exactly 29 feet. Just running some quick Asian maths here. The average is 27 feet with the power of this tiny little thing. It's not about the size, it's about how you use it. This matchstick shooter can also shoot flaming arrows, so let's give it a test. What should we name them? Karen and Chad. Goodbye, Karen and Chad. You'll be remembered. Okay, first we gotta reload this. This is our fireball. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Karen! Oh no, we missed it! Alright. This one has to work. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Karen! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Yo! No! 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 Next experiment. Level 40, we're making a hand power soda fan. This is perfect for those hot summer days, but if you're hot like me, you'll need this every day. These are all the supplies you need. First, drill some holes into the popsicle stick and the bottle. Stick the skewer through the popsicle stick to make the fan blades. Now take a piece of string, push it through the side hole, then tie it to the skewer. We can take off the ring from the bottle cap to make a pull tab. Now stuff everything back into the hole and you just made your only fan. Twirl the blades to wind it up and let it rip. This fan is better at blowing than I thought. Hot. You can use this fan to blow out your chicken nuggets when they're too hot. Or if you're old like my friend, you can use it to blow out a candle. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish and blow it out. I know you're old and your mouth don't work properly. On to the next invention. Level 50, battery cannon. This invention requires electronics and I have no idea how to do that. So I invited my friend David to help me. We'll be using these batteries to power our cannon. So we need to wire them up. When turned on, this will generate heat inside the cannon, which will make the cannon go kaboom. Now that our cannon is made, all we have to do is make some ammo. To do that, get some matchstick powder, feed it into the barrel, and crumple up a piece of aluminum foil as our cannonball. Let's drop it like it's hot and see it fire. This is battery cannon in 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Small and mighty, just like me. But let's see what happens if we load more powder. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right. We got some burn marks on the can here. Most importantly, we got some burn marks on my table. You better hit that subscribe button so I can buy a new table. On to the next invention. Level 16, butterfly knife. This DIY invention can make your Valorant or CSGO dreams come true. Here are all the supplies you need. For the handle, cut 3 popsicle sticks in half and cut out 2 round hinge pieces. Drill some holes in these marked areas which we'll use to piece everything together later. Now shape out your blade. I'm making mine modeled after a real butterfly knife from Squid Industries. Glue your handle pieces together and let it sit. To assemble the knife, stick a paper clip through the holes you made, snip off the extra length and seal it with hot glue. There you have it, a fully functioning butterfly knife. Time to test it out. Level 70, Coke bottle mini shooter. Here are all the supplies you need. We'll be using a Coke bottle for the body and it will hold all of our ammo, which will be BB bullets. Cut a hole into the bottle cap and insert a straw for the barrel. Make sure the straw is wide enough for all the bullets to fit through. And I cut an opening at the end for the bullet to go through even easier. Next, we're gonna insert a tubing to the bottom of the bottle. Take a small syringe and hot glue it to the front. This will be our handle because a good grip is always important for a good time. And to power our shooter, we'll be using a can of compressed air. And simply press the trigger and we're ready to shoot. Alternatively, if you don't have compressed air, we can actually add a blowhole to the top and you can make it shoot with just your mouth. Let's test the power of this shooter. Now I'm out here with my friend Michael to test the Coke mini shooter. This is mini shooter versus paper. It's a shotgun blast. There's a hole in there. There's a hole. Let me shoot a couple more times. Oh, dude, that one blasted. I'm in the neck. Yo, this is sick.
Yo, what the? Oh my god.
Another one? Yeah. So, what do you think of the power?
It's got some sneaky power.
It's more powerful than it seems.
It's like a shotgun blast too if you get all the little balls in there.
Yeah. There's actually a second way we can shoot this because we're running out of air. You ready to blow?
Yeah.
Yeah? All you gotta do is open this and just like blow as hard as you can while aiming it. Ooh! I think you're just not blowing hard enough.
Do I need to hold this thing?
Yeah, you can hold it, yeah. No. Okay. I am the master blower. What? How did you do that?
Yes! There we go! Let's go! I want to see you finish him off.
Now you're watching the master at work.
Dude, you're taking them out.
Well done, well done.
On to the next invention. All right, before we move on, since you made it this far into the video, you're exactly who I want to talk to. I have a huge announcement. We're starting a new Discord server. It will be a place for us to hang out and chat. You can talk to other subscribers, and I might even ask you for your input on upcoming videos. And most importantly, we'll be running special events. Right now, we have a server launch event happening. Whoever invites the most number of people to our server within 30 days will be the winner. And the winner will be featured in an upcoming video. And if you're in North America, I'll fly you out and we'll film it in person. So join our Discord server with the link in the description or the QR code on screen. It's completely free and it will just be a nice place for us to hang out. On to the next invention. For level 80, we'll be making a smoke bomb. The shell will be made with a tennis ball with the top cut open. To make the trigger, cut off the striking edge of a matchbox. Fold the striking edge over a keychain ring. Place it over our wick and tie rubber bands to the end. As soon as we pull it, it should instantly light our wick on fire, which will trigger the smoke grenade. Now, we need to fill it up with the things that will make it smoke. Here we have 3 common household items. This is stump remover, normal sugar, and baking soda. Let bro cook. So we're gonna start by adding some sugar. This will be the fuel. Now we're gonna add the stump remover, which is an oxidizer. That means it makes the fire burn faster. And we're gonna do a 50-50 mixture. Now we just mix. Right now, this mixture is incredibly dangerous because it burns so fast. It's kind of like rocket fuel. So if we add just a little bit of baking soda, that will slow down the reaction. With this mixture, you can just burn it as it is and it will create the smoke effect we want. Now, all we gotta do is just pour it in. Again, we just wanna fill it all the way to the top. The last step would be to seal it off with the trigger we made earlier. Now it's time to test this. So all we gotta do is pull this and it should ignite. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. This is actually working. It should either explode or create a lot of smoke. I don't know which one yet. Oh, it's going, it's going. Oh, yo! Oh! Holy crap! That is crazy! Oh my god. Wow, that was incredible. That was even better than I could have imagined. Woo! Don't breathe that. On to the next experiment. We have David back to help with level 9, a homemade lawnmower. So we'll be using the same battery mechanism from before, but this time we'll be powering a small motor. First, we're taking a PVC pipe and bending the tip to hold our motor and blades. As for the blades, we're taking a round plate with razor blades glued to the sides. Definitely do not try this at home. Now we just have to connect that long wire to the motor, push it through the tube, and connect it to our battery pack on the other end. Now we're connecting the battery pack to an on and off switch, so in case this goes wrong, we have a safety feature. Now just connect the blade to the motor and tape everything else together, and we have our homemade lawnmower. All right, we're turning it on for the first time. All right. Yo, it's wobbling. It was pretty powerful though.
Is it getting faster and faster?
Yeah, it's getting faster. Homemade lawnmower versus plant in 3, 2, 1. Oh! Yo, we beheaded that plant. Let's test it against some paper. Yo, it's shredding this paper. That's some damage right there. Ooh, I got one more thing. Let's try my finger.
You crazy?
That's my finger right there. This is basically the same as real flesh. Oh! Oh! Look at that. My finger got demolished. Imagine if your finger got stuck in this.
I wouldn't want to do that.
It's not a good day. So this was like a cheap motor bar from Amazon and it actually just blew out. That means our homemade lawnmower no longer spins. But I still want to cut some stuff. So we took the saw and attached it to a Dremel.
This thing goes up to 30,000 RPM, so we should see a lot more speed.
That's 10 times faster than the cheap motor that we just bought. This could actually cause some serious damage.
This is going to be very dangerous, so I'm going to step even further away this time.
Oh no. Okay. All right, that is extremely wobbly. This goes up to 10, and this is only at 2. And you can just hear, it's like a fan in here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We got a hot dog here.
Yeah, there's someone that feel like, oh no, that's gross.
For the final level, we're making a real-life Iron Man shooter. We're gonna be combining all the skills we've learned so far to make this build. The hardest part is the pop-up mechanism. We basically need to make a small piston with popsicle sticks because I want the shooter to pop up and close just like in Iron Man. So we're starting with the base. First, glue a few popsicle sticks together, then draw out these mark spots, which will be the connectors and the rails of our piston. Now, using popsicle sticks, we're making the extension piece. Secure everything in place with nails and hot glue. Slap 2 big rods onto the sides, add a syringe to the base, and you know you're doing it right when it can move like this. Here comes the complicated part. We need to make the shooting mechanism, so break down and cut a highlighter to use as the barrel of our shooter. We're basically making the simplest version of a spring-loaded mechanism. As for the bullet, you can either use rolled up paper or hot glue clothespins together. Cut open a big Coke can and take everything to hide it inside. After hours of work, the Iron Man shooter is finished. So with the press of this button, a cannon will pop out of the can and shoot out a bullet. Ah, such a nice day.
Hey, give me your wallet.
You're messing with the wrong guy. Say hello to my little friend. And that's level 1 to 100 DIY inventions. For more level 1 to 100 videos, click here to watch that, and click here to watch another video that YouTube thinks you'll love. Subscribe.